Hey everybody, it's Brandon Dawson of the Dawson Show. This week we're going to be talking about a message I got from a business owner who is struggling in their business, been struggling for about 10 years, and wants to understand why they're struggling. Now, first and foremost, I offered that person to come to my 10X 360 program in order to break the business down and rebuild the business so that they can understand exactly what elements they're struggling with that's causing the business to struggle. Now, struggle is a mindset because once you start realizing or identifying or communicating that you're struggling, you can't find anything other than struggle. So I want to emphasize this. It's really important. What you think is what you say is what you do becomes your legacy. So I get a video from this person who explains to me all the things that they've been doing and that none of those things have been working. And then asking me, what should they do differently in order to create a different outcome? Now, honestly, that's like you calling a doctor that you don't know and saying, I'm ill. I don't feel well. Why do I not feel well? Well, you have to do a baseline. You have to understand the history. You have to understand the thinking, the process, the mindset, the actions. It's like Dancing with the Stars. Look, you can go to talk to 50 different consultants and you can go home and practice dancing yourself. Are you going to make it to the final episode? Or will you wash out? Or will you even make it on the show? So here's my guidance and advice to somebody who's struggling in business and they are looking actively for an answer of how to grow their business. This particular person talked about all the consultants they've hired. They've talked about all the events they've gone to. They talk about having a positive attitude, and yet nothing's working. Well, let me tell you why nothing's working. Because you're focused on what's not working. See, I can't diagnose a problem or a business opportunity in a 15-minute phone call. Nobody can. The only way someone can give you guidance and advice is to understand where you've been, where you're at, and where you'd like to go. And then assess the technical aspect of how you've been trying to progress to success. What I have found is that most business owners have a broken mindset. They focus on what's not working. Therefore, they can't communicate about the things that can or will work because they're focused on what's wrong versus what should be done to make it right. For me, to be able to understand a business owner, their aspirations and desires, the technical aspect of their business, and why they have been unable to take guidance and advice from other people, whoever those people are and whatever their expertise is, and use that to impact the business in a way that they want to drive the business to a new level of success. This person literally said to me, I don't know that I want to pay the money to come spend 2 days with you because I don't want to have the same result that I've had in the past. Well, I agree 100%. If you pay the money and you come meet with me and you spend 2 days with me and you come into it with, I'm not sure I want to spend the money because I don't want to have the same broken result, well, guess what? You're going to have the same broken result. Your actions follow your thoughts. What opportunity would anybody pay to sit with somebody who's built businesses, who works with hundreds of business owners to identify the very specific nuance? See, businesses move to success through a variety of ways. Harnessing the horsepower of your people, being operationally effective in all you do, the power and process of duplication, scaling, financial acumen, growth opportunities, growth strategies, people acquisition strategies, onboarding strategies, training strategies, whatever it is. There's so many things. The reason we do a 10X 360 program is so we can identify how you're impacting all those things and how those levers are working together. The reason I'm bringing this up is this. Many of you have made bad decisions and hired the wrong people in your careers. I can't help you with that. But then when you have an opportunity in front of you to do something with someone that's had quite a bit of success, and I would challenge that any of the guidance and any of the advice that this particular business person has had in the past is not relevant to the guidance and advice that I'm going to give, or if it is relevant, then it's the technical aspect of execution that is being done wrong. So how is it that you can expect, anybody here can expect somebody to give them guidance and advice on what they should do if the person giving them the guidance and advice has no transparency into all the elements, all the things, all the engagements, all the behaviors, all the results of past experiences? Because what I do know is that businesses will make decision. Business owners will make decision all the time based on their current level of awareness. Their current level of awareness is established based on their previous results. So if you've had broken results leading you to a current result, and you continue to focus on that, you'll continue to have broken results. Now, I can change that if I can get you to identify what is and is not working and come up with the corrective behaviors or engagements or process or strategy or whatever, right? The leverage that you can create in the business. But nobody can create that for somebody in a phone call. So here's my word of encouragement for anybody listening to this. If you are struggling personally, professionally, financially, it's because you have created the conditions through your own experiences and your belief structure to choose struggle. Because I know that from simply how people are talking to me. If somebody says to me, I have struggled in the past with these results or these things, and I am working in the present to fix those things. And here are the ways I'm trying to fix those things. Here are the things I'm doing. Here are the things I'm reading. Here are the things I'm trying to apply. How can I best apply the things I'm learning today to change the results I've had in the past in order to get the results of the future I want to create? Well, the only way that I can see somebody that's going to have a different result tomorrow than they had yesterday, that they're having today, is by understanding and having transparency into their mindset of what they've done, where they're going, and what they're trying to tweak along the way, because it's incremental improvements. Now think about the Dancing with Stars. What allows someone to get to the final episode? It's all the elements between learning the actual dance moves to diets, stretching routines, workout routines, all the things that go into visualization, practice, drill, practice, rehearse, learning from the coaches. Like, there's so many people involved with taking somebody from where they're at to allowing them to grow to where they can be, even though they don't know at the beginning. That's the opportunity. All of you business owners, if you're paying advisors and consultants to tell you how to do something, and you're reliant on that, that information is only going to be relevant and actionable and good to the extent you already know where you want to go. You cannot abdicate your future. You cannot abdicate your responsibility. You must accept that the conditions in your environment are self-induced, and you're the one that's responsible for those conditions, not bad advice or guidance from other people, because you have a lack of clarity of where you want to be, how you want to get there, what you're learning on the way to do that. How do you elevate to the next level? Who do you put yourself in front of? Who do you attract as a mentor? What do you learn from them? How do you apply that? How do you relearn it? How do you reapply it? How do you measure it? How do you impact it? What people are you transferring that knowledge and information to in order to help you? Because all great businesses are built through great people, not a person. And the reason I bring this up is if you want to grow your business, you want to scale your business, you want to impact your business in ways that's never been grown, it's never been scaled, it's never been impacted, then you have to choose to do something different tomorrow than you did yesterday. And when the first thing out of somebody's mouth is, I don't want to keep making bad decisions because I've made so many poor decisions that I'm unwilling to trust to make decisions, it already tells me why they're struggling. So think about this. What do you want in the future? What does that look like? Back from that to where you're at today. Who are the mentors? Who can be an example to you? Why are they an example to you? What are you learning from them? How are you applying it? How are you measuring it? How are you teaching it? How are you replicating it? How are you duplicating it? All this is how you take a business from where it's at today to where you'd like it to be tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on the Dawson Show.